He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. Proverbs 28:26. Team Bambi, thank you guys so much for joining my podcast, episode 1. The podcast is titled Slay Until Your Hair Turn Gray, but this episode is going to be titled Inner Thoughts. So if you're not Team Bambi, please exit off of the podcast because we only accept that good energy and that motivation and that prosperous energy that you want to uplift your life. You're looking for the silver lining. You want that goodness within your life. So this podcast is basically going to be spiritual. It's going to be very much motivation and just how to prosper up your lifestyle. So yeah, I'm going to first start off by saying, how is everybody doing on this marvelous, marvelous day? I hope that everybody is doing well today, full of joy, full of abundance. And yeah, I hope that you guys really enjoy this podcast. Um, I have so much good things coming out. I have a documentary coming out titled On This Marvelous, Marvelous Day. It's coming out, I think that's going to be released tomorrow. So my podcast is going to go up today. And then tomorrow is On This Marvelous, Marvelous Day documentary. And in this documentary, it's just very much me in like the water and very much just like me outside, me, outside within earth and just kind of just talking and then going back on some of my old songs and just on this marvelous, marvelous day, you get to see some clips from my old videos and stuff like that and just see how much I grew and evolved within being myself. So look forward to that. That's coming out tomorrow. And also, Team Bambi, please, if you haven't subscribed to my membership on YouTube, I have a membership on YouTube where I upload personal videos and just like behind the scenes videos, and I just be myself, and it's just like a YouTube after party type of vibe. So like if you want to just get more within me, please subscribe to that. And yeah, that's the news within this Bambi, the new thing. So please be on the lookout within that. And thank you guys so much for all the support. So yeah, first of all, can we give a round of applause for Team Bambi always being the best right now? First off, let's give a round of applause for that. Round of applause for that. Hold on, wait, we have some technical difficulties right now. Sorry y'all. Yes, giving a round of applause for goodness, giving a round of applause for blessings, giving a round of applause for new beginnings, giving a round of applause for just being yourself. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I love you guys so much. So without further ado, let's get started with the podcast. I'm just mumbling on, just talking on. So I'm going to be reading from my book, Itsbambii Playhouse, Patience Until Your Hair Turn Gray. The chapter 6. In the chapter 6, the title of it is Inner Thoughts. What I noticed on this journey is how important inner dialogue is. If you can dream something you want in your head, you can make that happen. All you need to do is have patience and believe. Whenever I'm feeling down, I let myself know that it's okay to take a break just as long as you just don't give up on yourself. I take a couple of steps back, regain my composure, and ask myself, okay, what is the next step? Then try my best to strive for that. Failure is okay. At least you can say you tried rather than doubting yourself and never doing anything to change your situation. Forgiveness, patience, gentleness, kindness, and grace and discipline is what I try to live by. I made some pretty bad decisions in my life that I used to let determine my future, but not anymore. I am a flawed human being. As long as you can learn from your past, you can make your future awesome. God is a waymaker, and we all have His blood running through our body. Feel your emotions, every single one. They might be telling you something important, but don't let them take over you. Breathe in. And out until you get it right. Slay until your hair turn gray, and have patience until your hair turn gray. And if you are not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? And oh yeah, slay until your hair turns gray. I added that extra part that wasn't in the book. I added the extra part of me saying, oh yeah, slay until your hair turn gray. So yes, I just felt it was so important to just read that, because whenever I'm down, I just look back and I just read that, because it's like, it's so true within that. You know, like, I remember, like, if you guys read this book, it isn't like, you know, like the cover of my books, they're very, like, just one thing of it. But when you read the book, it's a story about keep going when you have everything in you that want to give up. It's just all about that. So my endings of my books, I always try to give that encouragement, because I put those encouragement within the book. But at the end, I always try to just really give like a good motivation, a good lifestyle changing of everything, to let you know that whatever you're going through, you can make it through. And that's why I titled this podcast, episode 1, Inner Thoughts, because inner thoughts are so important. I want to ask you guys on this podcast, what is your inner thoughts telling you? Are your inner thoughts telling you that you're beautiful, that you're strong, that you can make it, that you have the right to create, that you are amazing, that, you know, you can keep going no matter what you know, whatever it is, you know, what are your inner thoughts telling you? Are your inner thoughts being negative? Are your inner thoughts working against you? You have to understand your mind. You have to really read your own mind and know what you are thinking before you say it. I really feel like the brain and the tongue should be connected. What comes out the brain should come out to the tongue. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many times where we don't understand that. We can like not think before we speak, and we can say something to somebody that can really hurt somebody. And I have that happen to me so many times, and it's you know, it's important to understand your inner dialogue and think before you speak, because you can say something that can really hurt somebody's feelings, and it can stick with them for a long time. Because you know that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Sometimes words do hurt, and somebody can say something to you that at a time you just trying to make it, and it just can really stick. Like, oh my goodness, like, why would you say that? But it's just, that's how it is. That's how it is. So you have to understand your inner dialogue and have forgiveness, and understand that nobody is perfect, and that everybody is flawed within that. Everybody, you know, some people done said the most worstest things to somebody in their lifetime, and it was just out of, like, you know, their mind not thinking with their tongue. And I really think that forgiveness is the number one. You should always have forgiveness in your heart, because at the end of the day, if you're not having forgiveness in your heart, then what the fuck are you saying, honey? Okay? If you're not having forgiveness in your heart, then you are only hurting yourself. That other person is living on with their life, and you're sitting up, oh, you said this to me. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Not everybody is perfect. That's why Jesus died for our sins. He know that we wasn't going to be perfect. He know that we was going to make mistakes in our life, and he is the first one to forgive. And I also want to read something else to you guys within a scripture, like I did in the beginning of this book. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked, and shall... Oh, sorry. I'm going to read that over again. Sorry, y'all. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him. Psalms 37:40. Oh, can we read that again? Yes, we're going to read that again. We're going to read that again. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. Psalms 37:40. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's read another one. Let's read that first one that we read in the beginning of this podcast. Let's get that in real quick. Let's get that. Oh. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wicked wisely. Oh, I'm still stuck on that other one. That was such a good song. Oh, sorry, y'all. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. Proverbs 28:26. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm trying to tell y'all. Get it right. Get it right. Y'all know my favorite thing. I go to the throne before I go to the throne. You have to. You have to believe. So, I'm going to be reading from my book, If You Are Not Slain, then What the Fuck Are You Saying book. And we're just going to read a passage in the book that I had put, this is how you give when you know you are given at the time it's supposed to be given. This is how you slay when you know what you are saying, because if you're not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? I remember coming home from school after a long day of being harassed by how femme I was as a boy. I remember going to the bathroom in ninth grade wanting to be someone special in this lifetime. If you got a dream, chase it. No debating. I'm just saying, I know you've been through things, but I can see your angel wings. And then I posted like a picture in the book from like, yeah. I wish I could show you guys that on the podcast, but I really just want you guys to just like listen to this when you wake up, listen to it on the phone, listen to it whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, you can listen to it in a car, you can listen to this while you're working out, you can listen to this any place while you're at the gym, whatever you're doing. You know, this is very much like a prosperous podcast. Please leave any comments in the comment section about this podcast. Anything, please. We're open to feedback, Team Bambi. Please. Thank you so much, Team Bambi. So I'm going to read some affirmations within If You Are Not Saying What the Fuck Are You Saying book. So I said, here are a few If You Are Not Saying What the Fuck Are You Saying affirmations to inspire / uplift you. I do know if it's put into my mind and heart through a little work, lot of hope, when I start it, it will come together in parts like a work of art. I do know that I am slaying for my heart and my soul. Health is wealth is rich to the soul. Never let fear say, I do not think you can do it. Let fear be used as fluid. Wash it away. Fear, I do not trust you. The only person responsible for your dreams coming true is you. If you do not want me, I will not force you to want me. Self-love is knowing when to turn within to begin that value I need. I know my worth, but sometimes I discount myself. Ooh! How many times have you guys, Team Mary, answer this in the comment section? How many times have you discounted yourself? Like, you knew your worth and you knew you was getting treated like, okay, I'm worth this amount of money, but I'm just going to discount myself. How many times have you allowed that? I want to know in the comment section. Please let me know. Because I've did that so much throughout my life. And at this chapter in my life, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not dumbing myself down to sit in areas where I'm getting mistreated and people are doing mean things and wicked things against me. I'm not dumbing myself down and being around people who want to constantly put me down because I have confidence within myself. Who want to constantly and don't even understand how hard it is for me to have confidence within myself. Because you know, with me being who I am, I live my life like an open book. And it takes guts and balls to live your life like that. When you have everybody thinking that they know you and they know your business, and then you out here trying to, spread light in this dark world. You trying to be a light in this dark world, and you get misunderstood. Every time you share something, people twist it. People gotta make you feel like that you just, you know what I'm saying? And you discount yourself. You discount yourself and be like, okay, well, maybe if I act this way, I'll fit in. Stop doing that. I'm talking to you, TVMB. I know some of y'all do that because y'all got good hearts like me. Speaking me affirmations. I speak a cheerful, slaying life full of joy and peace over myself. Yes. 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 I speak a knowing what I'm saying to get where I'm going to go while displaying a inspiring attitude of great gratitude. Yes, attitude of gratitude. You got to be grateful for whatever you have right now, and that's when your blessings multiply. That's when your blessings multiply. Be grateful. Don't sit up and think, oh, if I had this person life. No. You don't want to trade lives with nobody. Live your own life. Nobody lives a better life than you. Nobody has that experience that you have. That's why the title of this podcast, episode 1 of Slaying Your Hair to Great podcast, is Inner Thoughts. Your inner thoughts align everything. If your inner thoughts, when you see somebody is negative, you're just going to be negative to that person. But if you practice an attitude of gratitude and you see somebody and they might have something that you want or something, you think they got it easier than you, which nobody has it easier than you. We just all know how to make ourselves look presentable. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop that. Let's stop that. I'm talking to the haters on the podcast because I know my haters is tuned in. Oh my god, thank you so much, T Baby, for being here with me. Y'all know I love y'all. I love y'all so much, T Baby. But yeah, so I'm gonna speak another speak of me affirmations. Y'all know speak of me. Watch how you speak of me. Y'all know that song. Watch how you speak of me. Watch how you speak. Watch how you speak. Inner dialogue. Inner dialogue. Inner. Oh my god. Let's get that. Give me my singing bell for that. Inner dialogue. Inner dialogue. Inner dialogue, honey. Know your inner dialogue. Now I'm going to read that Proverbs again that I read in the beginning, 28:26. Ooh, that's what we're going to do in this podcast. This podcast is very much motivation, very much spiritual, very much, prosperous lifestyle, very much go to the throne instead of the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's very much all of that. That's what I'm giving you very much. Like, I can't hide who I get my glory from no more. I can't hide who I get my glory from. I get my glory from the Lord. I get my glory from God. And it's time. I always went to the throne. That's why I always put that in my books, and I always, you know, let you guys know. But this podcast is very much, I want to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like that this is my purpose, to cast out demons and just, be prosperous. You know what I'm saying? Oh, 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 yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because it's so much. Oh, we gotta go speak on that, but we gonna speak on the positivity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people like to see you down. People like to see you down. They want to see you, just giving up. And I don't want to see y'all giving up. That's why I'm here. I'm here to save y'all. I'm here to change that around. I don't want y'all to be sitting around just giving up. I want y'all to be a voice, not an echo. I want y'all to live not in fear. Understand that you can do it. Everybody get the same 24 hours. Everybody get the same 24 hours. And what you decide to do in that 24 hours is up to you. If you decide that, okay, I'm going to live in fear. I'm not going to chase my dreams. I'm not going to put in the work and do my dreams. And then somebody else, they get the same 24 hours as you and they doing that. Why are you mad at them? Why are you mad at them for chasing their dreams? And you don't even know how hard it is for them to chase their dreams. That's why the title of this is Inner Dialogue. Your inner dialogue start off with everything. If you have a defeated mindset and everything is negative and anybody you see that, that's, I know that mindset. I know that mindset. I reprogrammed my mind. You can reprogram your mind. You can reprogram that trauma that you grew up with as a kid. You can reprogram your life when you as an adult. You don't have to stay with that same program. It don't matter where you is. Practice that solitude. Meditate. Get yourself together. That's why in my new documentary that's coming out tomorrow, the title of it is On This Marvelous Marvelous Day. Y'all know I say that in all of my videos. I start my video off with, hi YouTube, how's everybody doing on this marvelous marvelous day? Today I'm giving you, and I started off within that and that type of thing, and I I got a book title on this marvelous day. And then I have I made a YouTube video within that, but this documentary is just like, it's everything. You guys are gonna love this documentary. I know my team baby is gonna love this documentary. And it's just prosperous. It's very much good energy. It's looking back at my old music. I didn't put all of my music within it, but it's just like some songs that really mean a lot to me. I put it in it, and then I just analyze it. I sing it. It's just it's a love letter to my team, Bambi. I've been really making a lot of love letters to my team, Bambi. I've been really trying to focus on what I want to grow. And what I want to grow is love from my team, Bambi, and to give that same love back to my team, Bambi. Because you guys all the time, Bambi, when you gonna post, when you gonna do this, when you gonna do that, and y'all always want new stuff from me. And I'm always thinking about creating new things for you guys because I love you guys so much. I do this for y'all. I really do this for y'all only. I don't do this for anybody to be like saying anything, I don't do this for the critics. I do this for my team, baby, and I ain't gotta get recognition. The reals one listen. Turn my fantasies into reality. That's ambition. That's from my song Personal. Go listen to that. And yeah, oh girl, I'm just speaking today. I'm just speaking. Speak of me affirmations. Tell me if y'all like this podcast. If y'all don't like this podcast, Team Bambi, I'm not going to do an episode 2. I'm not going to do an episode 2. But if y'all like this podcast, please leave some purple hearts in the description box and just, comment a lot. Share it. Share this with a friend that you think needs to hear this. Share this with a family member that you think needs to hear this. Share this with a coworker that you think you need to hear this. Share this with somebody, anybody. Share this. Share this podcast. Share this podcast. And tell me if I should do more of it. This is episode 1. Thank y'all so much, T-Baby, for being here with me. Let me give y'all another round of applause. I love y'all so freaking much. Thank y'all. Love y'all so freaking much. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Okay, so I'm going to read a few more of the affirmations that's in the book. I speak that I will be successful, healthy, wealthy, and give back to those in need. Yes, yes, yes. If that's donating old clothes that you feel like that you don't want to have no more, that's giving back in need. If that's helping out people that don't have it as good as you, that's helping out in need. Help out. Give back. I don't like to show like every time that I give back on, camera and stuff like that or record it. But I do like to give back. Like one of my favorite things to do is to give back clothes, especially clothes that I felt that made me confident. Like I love to do that. I love to do that because I feel like when somebody else wear it, it's going to make them feel confident within it. So many times I'll be like, oh, I'm just going to keep this outfit because it has a memory for me. No, I want to give it back to somebody so somebody else can feel that way in it. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of life. That's the cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? Like give back to those in need. I love to do that. I love to do that. So, it is hard though because I'm like, oh my god, I love this outfit. I love this outfit. I don't want to get this outfit up. But then it's like, you know what? Somebody else is gonna wear that outfit and they're gonna feel confident in it. So yeah. Let's speak of another affirmation. I speak over the troubles I see today because I know they will go away. Far from me or near. I know the universe has my back because I'm still here. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. Be thankful. No matter where you at, be thankful. Be thankful. I woke up this morning with a grateful attitude. It's the afternoon right now, but I'm just so thankful. I woke up this morning with like a good vibe. And every morning, we all wake up with different type of feelings, but it's all up to us on deciding, okay, what are we going to do within that? That's why you have to focus on your inner dialogue. Be happy wherever you are at. Period, Team Bambi. Be happy wherever you are at. Understand that it's okay. I'm going to read that affirmation again. I speak over the troubles I see today because I know they will go away. Far from me or near, I know the universe has my back because I'm still here. The universe has your back. The universe is working in your favor. The universe is uplifting you. Stop speaking of negativity out your tongue. Stop thinking those negative thoughts because you're going to get that vibration of negative thoughts. When that negative thought come in your head, say, I'm not thinking that. That's not from me. Get behind me. I'm not, no. Because a lot of times you could be surrounded by demons, and demons will literally try to put those inner thoughts in you. Put those thoughts in you that you're always going to be, you know, a certain way. You're never going to get your life together. You're going to be this type. Don't eat that. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. Don't eat that. This is why I'm titling this, and I cannot stress that enough. This is why I'm titling this Inner Dialogue. Because you eat your words. Have you ever heard that saying? Somebody said, you gonna eat them words. You gonna eat them words. Inner dialogue is so important because you can be out here doing wicked, being wicked and stuff like that, praying against somebody's downfall, and you're gonna eat them words. That person is going to be blessed. What you put out, it comes back to you. That's what it's the law of life. It comes back to you. When you speak evilness of somebody else and praying on somebody else's downfall, doing all that evilness, it comes back to you. You're going to eat those words. This is why I'm trying to help my team Bambi to understand and speak good affirmations out of your life. Please. Good affirmation. That's why I started this off with Proverbs 28:26. He that trusted his own heart is a fool. But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. And then I read to y'all Psalms 37:40. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. I'm going to read that again. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. Trust. Trust in the universe. Trust into the Lord. Trust. Whatever are your spiritualities. Because know some of my team, baby, y'all, this is not a judgment zone. We don't judge nobody over here. We all on the same journey trying to get ourselves together. Because y'all know, I know what it's like to be judged. This is just a safe place for everybody to come to and be there. This is why the universe and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit and whatever you believe in is there for us. I go to the throne instead of that phone, honey. Speak of me affirmations. We're going to continue to read. I speak words of enlightenment when I'm feeling depressed because feeling depressed shows me that I can press on to the light. Y'all go on here and go and get this book if you are not saying what the fuck are you saying book. This book is like a workbook. You can write in it. You can just read the affirmations. I'm telling you, this book is something I'm so proud of that I made. And you guys are my team, baby. I love y'all so much for going out and go get this book. So many of y'all email me like, I got the book and I love it. I read it. It's such a good gaze lit because that's what it's really called because you get to write it and you get to read it and then it's like it's a good book. So go out here and go and get that book. Just Google search. Just do a Google search. Just do a Google search of Itsbambii books and you'll see it. Itsbambii Playhouse and type in if you're not slaying the book. Because I promoted this book all last year and then you guys know I made my cookbook and all that good stuff. So this book is like a gaze lit and it's not my only gaze lit. The Transit of Me book is a gaze lit. The Today I'm Giving You book is a gaze lit. So yeah. So I'm going to read another affirmation within it. I watch how I speak of myself because I know I'm worthy, but I don't speak of myself as better than anyone else. Ooh! I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read that again. I watch how I speak of myself. I know I'm worthy, but I don't speak of myself as better than anyone else. You gotta know your worth. You have to know your worth. You gotta know your worth to be like, I'm not about to sit around and deal with this. I'm not eating that. You gotta know your worth to be like, I'm right here and I'm not engaging with that toxicness. You gotta know your worth. You gotta understand that you are a vibe within yourself. Stop going out here looking for somebody else to be your vibe. You came into this world. You stop. I used to do that all the time. Look for somebody to be like, oh, I need this best. Go to the throne, pray, and get yourself together. Because half of these people behind your back is gossiping about you, doing snake evil stuff behind your back, wicked stuff that you getting protected from, and you still trying to have people in your life like that. And you wondering why it won't work out because you having demons in your life that don't want to see you prosper. Stop it. Stop it. I watch how I speak of myself. I know I'm worthy, but I don't speak of myself as better than anyone else. And then here come the when you know your worth, here come the, oh, you think you better. Oh, you think that you think you this, you ain't that confident. You ain't this. You here come all of that, and I rebuke that. 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 That's back. That's not me. I send that back. I send that back. I send that back. I send that back. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. Tell yourself that. Some of y'all, ooh, I hope I said something good within this podcast. So y'all, we're gonna end this podcast by saying, what are your inner thoughts? What are your inner thoughts telling you? What are your inner thoughts telling you? Team Bambi. Tomorrow, my documentary on this marvelous day is coming out. Yes, auntie. Yes. Can we get a crowd cheering for that? Yes. Yes. Y'all be on the lookout for that. But without further ado, if you're not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? And slay until your hair turn gray. I love you guys so much. Please leave some comments in the comment section. Any questions that you guys have for me. And yeah, I want to see you guys later. Mwah. Tell me if I should do a podcast episode too. Because if y'all don't like this, I won't do another podcast episode. Thank y'all so much and have a beautiful day.